How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. As you know, as we know, we are getting. Oh no, not Minesweeper! Minecraft. We are getting everything set up. Just so that way people can find us easier. So. But. Yes. Hello, 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 hello. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're doing amazing. And I hope you are doing wonderfully. Hello, Wayuki. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. I need to get this. Nope, that was the wrong thing. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Perfect. All right, we're going to start recording. And yeah. So, if you remember in the last stream, we were able to successfully capture a couple of tadpoles. We were able to successfully capture a couple of tadpoles. Oh my gosh. It's your first day of school today. Oh my gosh. And you're not in bed? You're not in bed? Dude, that is not a long time till school. But so in the last stream, you're just not sleeping. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. In the last stream, we were able to find tadpoles and we were able to set sulfur cubes. Now, why is this so important, you might ask? Why is this so important? Well, because, we found sulfur cubes for the first time. Secondly, tadpoles allow us to get frogs. Frogs allow us to get frog legs. So, that is something that we really, really want. We really, really, really want it. So, why did that not just autoplay? That is so weird why I didn't autoplay. Yo, what's up, Ivan? How you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, that's a weird spot to be sleeping, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Ivan, thank you for the likes. So, we are going to be making this dog and his bone. I swear. Ah. Yo, Henry, thank you so much for liking the live. It means the world. Yeah, if it's in your room, go for it. Oh, yeah. Yo, Henry, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. It means the world. I gotta change something on TikTok real quick. For the name of one of my goals. So, mm, all right. All right, we got that changed. So, what I'm thinking, because we could do the tadpoles in here. Like, we could do them in here. Like, that wouldn't be a problem. We could do them in here. But it's not really, we're not really going to see them. And then the frogs are just going to jump out. So, what I'm thinking is we're going to turn this spot into kind of a dual enclosure. So, I'm going to have sulfur cubes on one side. I'm going to have frogs on the other. So this way, we have plenty of frogs. We have plenty of sulfur cubes. I need to figure out how to make more sulfur cubes because I only have the 2. And I want a lot more than 2. So, but this is definitely turning into our animal district. But we're also going to throw that there because I'm going to need to find spots for the cinnabar and sulfur in here. So. There's nothing in here, so I'm just going to stick cinnabar and sulfur in there. This dirt? It's just basic dirt. Throw that in there. We'll throw that in there. Throw that in there. And we'll throw that in there. All right, throw the horn in there. I feel like the music is really loud. All right. Wonderful. So, I'm going to actually work on transferring a lot of this stuff right now. Just so that way it's all transferred. And I have it in here, and I can open up the shulker. So. Do I have a spot for mud? I don't think I have a spot for mud. Because I never have mud that long. So. We're going to go just right here for now with the mud. I do need to get honey blocks in here. I think I'm going to take the kelp out. I don't know why that singular kelp is in there. I think I'm going to take the kelp out. I'll take the podzol out. I'll take some of this other stuff that's just we won't really have a lot of. We just kind of let it go because we didn't need it at that time. So I'll just take all that out. But that gives us a shulker there. So I'm thinking. Okay, so there is something. Why? Settings. Way back. All right, wonderful. That's acting up. Love it. Hello, Zoro. How are you doing? So we got to figure out how wide we want this build to be. So we want to have plenty of space. So I think we need to go here for sure. Ah. I see, says the blind man to his deaf wife. So we'll go right like that. I'm going to actually stop right here. Wonderful, wonderful. Perfect. I really like how you're like, I know I can't go to sleep any earlier because if you do, it's somehow just going to throw everything off. If I had my body down to that science, I'd be so happy. So, we're going to clear this out. Now, this is not going to be some elaborate farm. Like, we just don't need it to be. There's nothing going to be underneath this at all. So, we're just going to have this flat area here. So, but we're definitely building on the fly, which isn't a bad thing. It will mean we probably are going to be redoing this, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I would rather redo it and get it right than be like, oh, look at that. It looks so good. Go, Nevia. Thank you so much for the like. It means the world. So hungry. I hate it. Oh. It depends on how much pizza you ate, because that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Jesus glow in my soul. I'm actually gonna throw this in here. Oh, small microwave pizza. Yeah, that's not enough. That's not enough. All right, so we have it cut out. We have what we want cut out, which is incredible. I need to grab my thinking juice, aka Diet Coke. I think, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking more of an open air structure. Since it's not going to be a farm, we really, really, really do not need this to be like enclosed like this. And we just have a lot of big buildings here and a lot just going on. I think we're actually going to do more of an open air structure, something that people can come and look at. The issue is going to be the frogs. Like that's going to be the issue is the frogs because the frogs can jump so darn high. Which makes me think I almost do just like a pit. Like I figure out how high the frogs can jump and I do a pit. But I'm not sure how that will look. You know what I mean? So if I do a pit and then an invisible staircase to get down into it, I think it would look good. Yo, Cookie Star Little Tord. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow and liking the live. I started to read that name and went, what the world? And then I saw you had like little extra names. So, all right. But yeah, so we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that. We're going to do something open air. I just need to figure out how we're going to get the frogs to work because it could be really, really cool. It could also be really, really weird and like we imprisoned them. So, I wonder how high the sulfur cubes can jump. I wonder how high the sulfur cubes can jump. Why is it when people know I have trouble feeling emotions in some way? When you're when you say you're not nervous, you what? What? I need to figure out how high sulfur cubes can jump. I think they're just like every other mob, but I want to be sure. I want to be sure before I do this. Where are they trying to go? Where are they trying to go, you think? I don't know. But anyways, 2 for sure will work. I'm fairly confident 1 will. 1 will. So, just based off of their hitboxes, it looks like 1 will work. So, that one we can for sure be on the main floor. I think what we'll do is we're going to do... We're going to do... Okay, let me go get some wood so I can explain this better. It's not necessarily going to be the wood that I want it to be, because I'm definitely thinking of a darker wood. I think we will do dark oak, or we're going to go spruce, which, shocker. Oh my gosh, he's going to do... I think people try to pass off their own emotions to other people because they have this complex where they believe that their emotion should be everybody's emotion. Wayuki, you're gonna see that a lot. You're gonna see that a lot of people trying to pass off their emotions to other people, so that way they can feel comfortable with their emotion. So it's just what it is. Like it's the natural thing to do, especially in school. Yo, what's up, Miss Agent Mr. Peely? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hello there. Hope you're doing well. Yo, Unstable Messy, thank you so much for the follow. So I'm thinking we're gonna be doing this. Agent Mr. Peely, this is a private server. So I am not in the spot where I can actually start inviting people because I can't vet people. But this is a private server that I own. Why? That's just dumb. How do I put this politely? Puberty. Like, all right. I actually really, really like that. I think we're gonna do 4 of those. Yeah, they nice. I think we're gonna do 4 of these. So we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna outline the one here, and then I need to do 2 in between here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23. Ugh. We're going to widen this out to go to 24. Right? Right? That makes math better. Right? 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 24. I lose 3 in between for each. 6. Leave 18, so divide that by 4. Versus if I did the other one at 23, that'd be 17. Divide that. Yeah, you know. No, nope, 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 nope. This is the way. This is the way. Do you know the way? Do you know the way? All right. So, yeah, Agent, Mr. Peely. I've had this world for 6 years. So you understand the feeling, and yeah, there's a build that is the Temple of Artemis that houses a mob farm that could house 2 more mob farms. That's how big it is. Yeah, if somebody destroyed that, I'd go crazy. Favorite game to play? Nice day. I love playing it too. All right, so we got 24 in between. We need to take out 6 because we have that one and that one, which means we're left with 18. Now, so we have 3 sections. 1, 2, 3. 3 sections, okay? Following me. What that means is that we need to... Oh, hey, that actually works out easily. That means 6... What is your favorite building in your world? This one right behind me. This one ain't fully done yet. But this is... So if we come in here, you see the bees. This is a honey farm. But it's a bee sanctuary that you can walk through like in an aquarium and you just see all the bees flying around in it. So it's kind of a joke at this point with how obsessed I am with the bee farm, because I have another one like this that I base this one off of, because that one just has like a little dome that you can see all the bees and it's like a bee sanctuary. But this one is you get to actually walk all the way through it. Humans are complicated because then it would be boring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Ah! All right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Wonderful. So, what we're going to do is we are going to have 4 rows here, or 4 lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be the center walkway. This is where you're going to be able to walk in and see the sulfur cubes and see the frogs. I didn't want to say it, Wayuki, but yeah, that kind of is also part of it. But so we need to. I actually, like I said, I was gonna go with the spruce, but I'm actually liking the dark oak, so I think we're gonna go with the dark oak. But these are gonna be the pillars that hold up the roof, so we want them to look a little bit beefier. Well, that's a slab. Slab. Yeah. So, go like this. You know, I really, really need to get better at checking what my Y is when I get to the top of what I want to build. I'm fairly confident this is it. Oh, the kittens are fighting again. All right, 78. Perfect. Yo, Donnie, thank you so much for liking the live. Coming in clutch, getting us close to 400 likes. Let's go. But if we go like this. Perfect. Now, the biggest question that I am going to have to answer for myself is how do I want this roof to look? Because I want to have a thatched look to it, and I don't know if hay bales are going to get me there, right? I don't know if hay bales are going to get me there. I want this to have a thatch feel. I want it to feel thatch. I want it to feel thatch. All right? Does that make sense? I don't know if you guys understand what I mean when I say thatch. But I want it to feel that way. Why do I want it to feel that way? Because that's going to be the best look for this, because this is intended to be something that just got put up so that people can come walk through, enjoy it, and just be a part of something. So, anyways, let's see your favorite Minecrafter do that. So we're going to go like this and see if this gives us the feel that we want. I'm not too stoked about it. But there is a chance that it does. There is a chance that it does. So we just got to test it. We just got to try it and see what happens. All right. So I'm going to do just a section of it. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. We don't like you. All right. Just realizing I'm gonna build up my next world, like, you know. Ah. Yep. Yeah, what's up, 11-inch warriors? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yo, Raystar, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. It just becomes an automatic form. Yeah. Bayuki. That's quite literally what I do. That's not good, 11. I am doing good. I am doing good. Today was challenging, but another reason to be happy. So. No, no, it's not. I wouldn't say that, Raystar. Crashing a bike is not fun. My wife is currently getting through a surgery, or is currently recovering from a surgery that she had to have because of something like that happened to her. So, I definitely understand you. There is a cat just next to me now. I wouldn't say that, Raystar. I like. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I need wheat, but I don't need wheat, right? But I need wheat, right? I need wheat. I need wheat. Why do I need wheat? Because I need wheat bales. Wheat bales are browner than this, but have a different texture, or have the same texture. That's what I need. Can I go closer to my mic? What's it like living in a first world country? First world problems? I don't know. What's up, Connor? Thank you so much for the like. I'm just gonna rip it. I'm just gonna rip it. I'm just gonna rip it the entire way. And we're gonna see how it looks, and we're gonna see if we need to go back and revisit it. Yo, Connor, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. Yeah. Yeah, that no bueno. That's not fun. How far off did I go? 2 off? All right, we'll go 2 over on this side. Yep. Yeah, Connor, you know how it be. You know how it be. Oh. Can I put the hay bale down? All right, Waiki, you're all good. You are all good, Waiki. If you need to go to bed, go to bed. Fall asleep on the couch. Fall asleep on the couch. Fall asleep on the couch. All right, wonderful. How does that look? I think it's just too. It's not brown. It's not brown enough, man. Okay. Okay. You're all good then. You're all good then. Use dark oak? I want more of a thatch look. And there's just nothing that like fits that. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. Like that genuinely might just have to be part of like what it is. So, but I'm going for more of an outdoor barn sort of feel, so I kind of want to have that thatchy look to it. But yeah, there's just nothing in Minecraft that exists like that. Hmm. Da, 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 da. I wonder. Off in this stream. Oh, 'cause I can't imagine. I am not using a pack. No. I'm gonna hate this because I'm gonna use all the mud that I just got. What's up, Starlight? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna hate this because I'm gonna use all of the mud that I just got, right? Like that's just gonna have. Why is that thing in the bucket in your inventory? Which one? The tadpole or the sulfur cube? The yellow one, the sulfur cube, because then I don't have to listen to all the time. So yeah, it is a lot of wheat. I am doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. We just got all of this mud. Quite literally all this mud. All this mud last stream. And now we're gonna be using it. Yay! Yes, it is part of the new update. One second. Yeah, it's part of the new update. So, the next update is actually going to have cushions, so we don't need to worry about sitting anywhere weird. We don't need to worry about shoving minecarts into staircases anymore. Mud. Packed mud. All right. Yeah, it's part of the new update. Okay, so let me show you what it does. Yeah. Let me show you what it does, because it actually does something really, really cool. And this is going to allow for a lot of mini games. So if I stick this guy down here like this, right? So, yeah. But yeah. You can put a block into it, and then it will gain properties based on what block is in it. Yeah, the game, like, it is genuinely so cool. So, I'm so I I hate that it's gonna be mud brick that works. Yeah, I like when they announced it. It was like, oh my gosh, are we gonna get more animals? And then it was this, and it was like, what the world? And then they put a log in it and whacked it, and it was like, oh my gosh, the possibilities. So, but we're going to be doing a mini golf course for sure. Because, you know, you got to answer the question, does it golf? Right? So we're going to be doing a golf course. We're going to be doing a lot of different things with it. So I'm super excited for it. I am super, super excited for it. But yeah, I'm also, this is my second time playing the game since doing this update. And the first thing I did was go and find sulfur cubes. And then while we were finding sulfur cubes, we ran up on frogs. And I was like, well, I don't have frogs yet. So then I had to look up how do I get frogs back to my base. And so I made tadpoles. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Enzo? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so that's what that thing is. It's a tadpole. So eventually it will become a frog once I lay it down inside of its enclosure. So. Ah! But yeah. Da, 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 da. This is going to sound crazy. I think I might need to lower. Wait, where's the church? The church. All we have to do is put windows in it and Enzo. So all we really have to do is build up those rooms and then put the windows in it, and it's all good. But yeah, Enzo, this is the church. So we have all the lights in here. We have all the lights underneath. So it's really, really well lit in here. So, I think your ear is broken. It hears noises taller than the other. Or your ears need to pop. One of the two. Oh, hey. I have spruce. Connor, they have added new biomes every other update, pretty much. So this last one with the sulfur cubes actually included sulfur and cinnabar. So, but yeah, all we have to do for the church is add the side windows and build up those little rooms. So, which those will be really easy. But I have sulfur cubes and tadpoles in my inventory that I want to put into an enclosure. So, frogs can jump like 4 blocks high. So, but yeah, they've added a lot of new biomes. There are now, oh my gosh, so many golems. There's a mangrove tree that's part of mangrove swamps. Like, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I am so mad with how mud works. I'm mad that the mud works. Whatever. Can't help it. We are gonna shallow it out here, though. Don't worry, we're not gonna go staircases all all the way up. Oh my gosh, I just caught claws to the back. So. Go like this. But yeah, they've added a lot of new biomes. This is not the same game it was when I started this world 6 years ago. All right, you're all good, Wayuki. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome, Wayuki. Yeah, I'm loving how the church has turned out so far. Yo, we're at 1,000 likes. Let's go. Let's go. I think that's about where I want to max out with the stairs. All right. All right. I forgot to do something. Whoops, daisies. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, now what we're going to do is we are going to go like so. And a crutch chest fell. Yo, we're at 1,500 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Gonna go like that. And then how? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one more up here, like that. And then gonna do one more like that. Then we are gonna come in and do this last one like this. So everything from here to the other side is going to be this level. I think we're gonna have about 4 rows like this. But I want it to shallow up. I don't want it to be just super, super tall, you know? I feel if it's super tall, it's just going to make it really, really clunky. So. We'll go like that. Now, I need to go get more dark oak so we can do more on the side here. I think we're also going to come in and put one of these guys in the center here. So I need to go get more dark oak. So which that means that we're chopping trees. It's everybody's favorite activity. Tree chopping. But we'll come over here. We'll run over this way. And then we'll run up like so. And we'll come over here. That's spruce. That's that. That's that. Oh, here it is. We have... that's not a lot of saplings. We have a lot of pale mosh. Not a lot of dark oak. That means I have to have dark oak somewhere else. I bet it's in here. I bet it's in here. I bet it's in here. I bet it's over here. Oh, it's actually over here. Got him. I knew it was in there the whole time. Perfect. Wonderful. So we'll go like that. I need to put my rockets where they're supposed to be. And then we'll take that there. Wonderful. Yep. If you're wondering to yourself, yes, I still have not fixed my tree chopper. And no, I don't plan on doing it anytime soon because, well, this is free pack the runtime. This is a free way to pack the runtime. So, yay. Perfect. Now build. Grow. 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 Row. Connor. She does. She does. And she unfortunately can't buy any, so it suddenly becomes my problem. But we have Dunkin' Donuts coffees. Roll your tree. All right, wonderful. Leroy, it's your turn. Yeah, it's actually insane, and I'm fairly confident. This is going to get me in trouble. I might be sleeping in the recliner tonight. I'm fairly confident it's sugar they put in. And Connor, I will put money on. It is not an addiction to just straight black coffee all the time, is it? It's Starbucks, isn't it? It's Starbucks or Caribou. Weird. How do you know? I fall through a hole. How do you know? Yep. So. Go like so. Gotta love the girl math on free coffee, though. No, I love my wife. So I 100% understand it. Sometimes you just need it, and she gives me crap. Well, she tries not to give me crap for Diet Coke. So, because I'm kind of the same way with Diet Coke. I say that like I don't have a Diet Coke right in front of me. Anyways, I'm in trouble. She's not even, like, necessarily near me, but she's gonna know. Don't know how, but she's gonna know. She probably understands everything I'm saying right now, even though she's a room away and can't hear me when she's sitting in the same room as me. So, me with see, it's like we talk crap about it, but we're not gonna talk crap with them about it because they're just gonna be like, "Well, all right, you got me there." Yeah, I drink a lot of Diet Coke. I drink too much Diet Coke, honestly. I hit my face. Oh, hey, this is where we were gonna build the swing set. I gotta get armor poser working. So I will fly away. Yo, we're at 2,300 likes. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm not that bad. You know what? I can make a 24 pack last 5 days. You know what, Connor? You win. Connor, you might have a sugar addiction. I don't know how to tell you this, but probably see a doctor. I hear an Enderman. It means it's time to die. Time to die. Come on. I'm teleporting you. Right? All right. That's one of those that's like, okay, you know what? You could probably get away with it. If I had that much Mountain Dew or Coke in a day, I would be dead by the end of the first week. Yeah. I would be dead by the end of the first week. So, like, okay, so before the 4th, Mountain Dew released cases of Mountain Dew that were labeled as American Dew before the 4th of July. And when I tell you that thing took so long to go through, I would have one a day. And I'd be like, oh, that's too much for me. Which makes me sound really old. I'm 30. Which to some people is very old. Looking at you, Max. Looking at you. But like I would drink one a day and go, that hurts. That hurts. So much. Like it took me a month to go through the 24 pack. Only 10 years. What do you mean by that? But yeah, I been doing it since you were like 8. Oh my gosh. As long as you're burning all the sugar, it's like, okay. The moment your body stops burning all the sugar. Oh boy. You better hope your fiance loves you for your personality. I'm kidding. That is a joke. That is 100% a joke. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I sweat it all out. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good way to go about it. Like that. That genuinely is what my perception of a lot of it. Like, and that's the reason why I don't drink sugar drinks anymore. Is because I know I don't sweat enough. Like, especially in the last week, my workday is not necessarily. I can make it where I walk 10, 12,000 steps a day, but that's just not what my job is. Like, if I'm doing that many steps, I'm not actually properly doing my job. So, like, I'm driving all over the tri-state area for me. I'm running around the shop, doing different things, building different projects. I'm sitting at a computer doing different designs at my job. So it's like I never have, like, a consistent work schedule, so I just cannot do sugar. I cannot do sugar. If I do sugar in my drinks, like it's game over. This makes me sound super old right now, but like it is what it is. Like I don't know how I wound up drawing prints, just somehow. Use hoverboards over here. Oh my gosh. But yeah, between drawing like the prints that I need to draw, between building the set or building the new jigs that I need to build, and like driving just to keep the shop supplied, it's like I need caffeine to keep going. I do not need sugar. And I feel like even if I could get into coffee, which I can't because I can't drink it black. So if I can't drink something in its raw form, like I'm not drinking it. I'm sorry, you will not be able to get me to drink it. Like I will taste the raw form and go, nope. My girlfriend has tried to get me try like different types of coffee, like a Reese's coffee and all this different stuff, a cosmic brownie. It's like, this isn't, what is this? She's like, try this. You can't taste the coffee. Like I'm literally smelling the coffee in it. Like literally smelling the coffee in it. It's like, so, but I need the caffeine, so I drink Diet Coke. And sugar-free energy drinks, but that's only on a for-need basis, which is definitely going to be this week. So, woo! I'm going to be in a parade. I'm so excited for it. I get to drive a box truck in a parade. Oh, I hope I don't run over any children. I'm actually going to knock on the desk right now because, yeah, I do not need to be putting that energy out there in the world. So, and he's back up. This cat. All right. All right, so I definitely need to snuggle the cats tonight. That's what I'm learning right now. Because he keeps on jumping back up onto the desk. All right. I don't know what that was. I do not know what that sound was. Da, 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 da. Okay, so that definitely does help. That definitely does help. I do not do that. I do try to drink more water. Like I know I definitely need to be drinking more water right now, but I do not drink the water that I need to drink ever. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11! Wonderful. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah. I understand that. Understand that. When I worked production at a company before what I was doing, we didn't have AC. And we had this kid come in. I say kid, he was 3 years younger than me. He was a high schooler, college student, whatever. But he had this condition that made it where he sweat more than he was supposed to. First off, disgusting. But we were working in a shop that had zero AC in it. Like zero AC. Yo, Lynx Jones, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. So we were all sitting there just watching this kid literally sweat water. It's like, oh my gosh. And then he had to have a gallon with him Just because if he didn't have it, he would quite literally sweat to death. Like, it was like, what the world is going on? Yo, Links Jones, thank you so much. That means the world. Collected. Okay. That should be good for that. We will need to come in here. And what I'll do to counteract this for... Yeah. It's one of those things that it's like, oh my gosh, I wish I never have that in my life. Because that feels like torture. Like, people looking at you go like, what the heck is wrong with you all the time. But he said he would go for like bike rides and he would just leave a trail of water. It's like, what the world? Yo, what's up, June? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sweat and air conditioning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. My body, once it acclimates, is actually really, really fine with temperature. Like, especially warmer temperatures. I learned that down in Costa Rica last year. It was hot, but then my body got used to it, and it was like, it felt like my body needed to keep sweating in order for me to act normal, which is so weird. It's so weird. But like, I felt more at peace while sweating than when I wasn't sweating. Like, if I wasn't sweating after Costa Rica, I was like, there's a problem. I need to drink more. Something's wrong. But that's one of those countries that it's 90 degrees with a 95% humidity all the time. I never leave a trail. Yeah, I would be happy about that. I would be like, hold on, time out. I am not that bad. I need to make that clear. So. But yeah, that's something I feel like I haven't necessarily done this summer, but like, so much has been going on. I haven't had the chance to get out as much as I want to. So, like, my wife's like, oh, you're not ready for how busy I'm going to make you when I'm healthy again. It's like, I don't think you understand how busy I actually want to be. This cat keeps on bumping the monitor. And it's like, you can be up here and just sit next to me, but you need to stop bumping the monitor. Currently planning our wedding, yes. This cat is going to drive me crazy. Currently trying to bite my feet. Yeah, that's also the weird thing. I'm married, but we're having a wedding. We're legally married. My dad's gonna be is the officiant, so. But we're gonna hold a ceremony for everybody later. We just wanted to get all the paperwork out of the way. Which honestly is kind of nice, because it's like, now, like, we can just enjoy. Yeah, dude, it is. I mentioned that we were doing that to my best man, and he was like, we wish we would have done that. Like, Apple! What's up, Devin? How you doing? Yeah. Like, it makes everything so much easier. And, like, so much less stress. Oh. We're not necessarily doing a big wedding. We're doing we're doing about 100 people. But we also aren't people that want to have, like, a big, extravagant wedding. Like, we're doing it at a campground, and I am so happy about it. Like, I am so happy we're doing it where we are. No, Connor. I thought 100 people is big. 100 people is not big. Like, if you're talking to your family, 100 people is small. I hate to be the one to tell you that. 100 people is small. Like, start putting together a guest list, and slowly but surely your brain starts to go, oh. Because, so, we invited 100 people. Obviously, we know not all 100 people are coming. Yo, Devin, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. Like, I have an aunt that I really wish could come, but there's just no way that she's going to be able to. Like, she just medically cannot make it to us, which absolutely sucks. But we sent them an invite because we still want them to feel like they're included. But we hit 100 people, and we were like, okay, we haven't even gotten all of our friends on here yet. Like, I have, like, so we work for the same company. It's like, I haven't even put, like, coworkers on, like my bosses on yet. And we're at 100. I do think we're actually going to wind up inviting a couple of my bosses just so that they have something more fun to go to than what we get to go to on Friday. So, which I'm not going to go into depth about that because, yeah. I will talk about my job a little bit. I always love talking about my job. I love talking about my job. But no, so I work for a nonprofit, and I'm a supervisor. So what does that mean? Well, quite frankly, that means I do everything and anything that an engineer would do, a machinist would do, tool person would do, maintenance person would do. I do pretty much everything. I've learned how to sew because of my job. I quite literally know how to do almost everything that I need to do. There's a couple of things. Like, I've learned how to repair, like, tools, right? I keep the shops that I'm supervising running. But I track all the inventories, order supplies, all that fun stuff. I'm currently building blueprints for our chair. So, like, something I actually don't have, like, any college level education for, I'm doing right now because we're like, okay, this is something that we need to do. So, I'm doing it because, well, I took a CAD class in high school, but I also know it way too well. I should have been an engineer. Yeah, life choices. Yay! But I also do not regret not going to college. Or not continuing to go to college. Dropping out of college was 100% the right decision for me. I will stand by that, even though I could be an engineer right now making double easily what I make right now. So, but I love my job too much to actually quit, even if I did go get the education for an engineer job. So, but yeah, so basically I work for a nonprofit. We build wheelchairs. We build and refurbish wheelchairs and then send them to countries that don't have the means to produce or get wheelchairs affordably to a lot of impoverished people. So, like here in America, we have Medicare that will provide people with wheelchairs, that'll provide mobility aids, that will provide surgeries so people can walk better, right? Like even if you are the poorest of poor in America, right? There are other countries that don't have that. So a family could need a wheelchair for their child, but they will never get one from their government. So that's where we come in. And we can actually build a really, really awesome chair for $275. Because a lot of the biggest expenditure for a company will always, always, always be labor. Like manufacturing companies, it will always be labor. It will never be materials. It's never about materials. It doesn't matter if you can purchase steel for $1. If you need to pay the welder $25-$30 an hour, whatever he's doing is going to be way more expensive than $2. So, but we have a lot of volunteer hours that get put into our chairs, so we're able to build these awesome, awesome wheelchairs for $275 once you get all the shipping cost into there. So it's actually super awesome. And again, I was down in Costa Rica to distribute wheelchairs, and after that, it was like, well, I guess I'm stuck here. Yo, Devin with the Coma Passan, thank you so much. I don't know what that means. I've never seen that before. That's a new one for me. Dude, that's so awesome, though. Thank you so much. It means the world. But yeah, I genuinely love it, and it's Hope Haven International. I've got the all clear to talk about it on stream before. But it is really just a really, really cool thing what we get to do. And I am beyond blessed to wear all those hats because of it. So yes, right now gifts are going to the wife's coffee fund because yeah, she needs coffee to function. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Yeah, Devin, thank you so much. It means the world. Perfect. Yo, Devin with the 4 roses, dude. Thank you so much. That means the world. And the finger hearts. Oh my gosh. That means the world. It genuinely does. And the donuts. Rose pulling out the donuts. I like donuts. A donut always goes good with Diet Coke or coffee. Thank you so much for the donut. It means the world. But yeah, it's something that I could talk about forever. Like, so we do all this. We distribute the wheelchairs. We talk with all these families. Yo, Devin with the 2 lightning bolts. Let's go. Talk with all these families, and some of the stories that you hear are just so heartbreaking, but at the same time, they are so elated, so over the moon because their child gets to be a part, or they get to be a part of society again in a lot of these countries. There was one little girl that I sat in one of our chairs that we build, and for the past year, she only went places as if her mother carried her. Yo, Devin, thank you so much for the 100 roses. So appreciated. Thank you so much. I made a mob farm. Oh, no. I don't even have walls! I don't even have walls! Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. Perfect. All right. But yeah, so there was this little girl that her mother had to carry her for everywhere for the past year because the stroller that she had gotten, from an earlier distribution a few years back, her daughter had outgrown. So now she was just stuck wherever the mother could carry her, wherever she would put her. Like, that's just where she was stuck. And the way this little girl's smile lit up the moment she realized she was in the chair, oh my gosh. That little girl is now plastered everywhere on our website because whoever was taking pictures that day was so smart about taking that one. It is a smile that will straight up warm your heart for the next 10 years. But yeah. And then there was another one. Another young lady who could have full conversations with you, was fully aware. Her body had betrayed her. She had degenerative disease. So her body was just failing her. Her father was the only one that could carry her, but her father worked 14 hours a day to provide for her family. So she didn't go outside for 3 years until we sat her in a chair. She was one of the last people we sat, and we sat her in a chair, and she was going to be able to go out with her siblings. So it was super cool. I'm trying to figure out right now what I want to use in this, because I want to use the right things. So yeah, we're at 2,400 likes. Let's go. Yeah, Devin, again, I appreciate it so much. I genuinely do. Think I kind of want to do just packed mud here. You know what I mean? Might need to go get more mud, though. That's part of the issue. I might need to go get more mud. Need to go get more mud. I have 2 packed mud. Ooh, that's not good. 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 Where are the potatoes at? Ooh. We might need to disable the potato farm. Brother, how many potatoes do I have? Do I want to know how many carrots I have? Why do I have so many more potatoes? Potato. Carrot. Oh, this one. These 2 reseeded. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Let's go 3K. Let's go. Oh. Ooh. We're gonna pull you out. We're gonna pull you out. We're gonna pull you out. And we're gonna pull you out. And you out. Do do. 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 Okay. Let's go, 3K. Let's go. Well, thank goodness I saw that now versus later. I need to think of a system that burns excess items but can pull out shulkers. I should be able to filter empty shulkers, you said, hopefully. Otherwise, the top one of those, it's just going to need to turn into a burn. Yeah, we're going to need to come back to that because that is concerning. All right. Anyways, so we're going to throw all the mud stuff that we have in here. We're going to throw the fences in here. And we're going to go get some more mud. I know everybody's favorite time. It's that time again. It's the time for mud. So, come up over here. Fly this way. Fly higher and higher. Right, like so. Oh, if you're new here, you haven't seen this before. This is where we used to be. I call this my world. So we have our villager trading hall, barns, a charity stream, bathhouse, Tower of Winds, and Temple of Artemis. Yeah. If you're wondering what's in here, it's a mob farm. It's a mob farm. It was going to be one of the biggest mob farms you've ever seen. But yeah, that's me on the server. I don't need that many items. So plus I have another mob farm. So yeah. Actually, I do need to refill my rockets. I might as well just do that while I'm here. Jesus every time. I hit my face. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, so everything you see here is a farm, including the Tower of Winds. Come in here. This is actually an iron farm. It's been working since the third week that I've had this world. So if anybody's told you that you need to have a new copper or a new iron farm, they're lying to you. You don't. Somebody duped it. Somebody duped it. And as punishment for duping, that person no longer plays. Granted, nobody really plays anymore anyways. But that person is no longer on the server. And it stays there as a warning not to dupe on this server. So, yeah. Somebody duped and I took issue with it. So it'll stay there and never be used again. And all of my tools and stuff was actually done before they introduced the tool pattern, because this world is 6 years old. I've had these tools since they've released Netherite. So, yay. When I went to go, and like the biggest, most obvious thing about this is I don't have a spear that's Netherite, because I'm not going to go, oh yeah, that's right, I needed iron shovels. I needed iron shovels to make this work better, didn't I? You know what's the more wild thing? So, I get it. The Netherite is crazy, right? The Netherite is crazy, right? Right? These pillars are 61 blocks tall. And they're all quartz. And this is all quartz. I traded for literally all of this quartz. And all of the brick that's on top. In this build. People ask me, what's wrong with you? I laugh at them. And say autism. I'm also really happy I figured out how to use this farm properly by watching the hermits. Like, I am so happy I figured out how to use this farm properly. Because before I would use my netherite shovel, which is Instamine, and that thing was so annoying. It was so annoying to do it. Because you like had to like time it perfectly. What's the farm do? It turns dirt into mud. I know, very, very interesting. If you've ever seen Jimmy Neutron, and you know Bobby, yeah. You put the mud in here to get mud out here? Yes. Yeah. That's kind of what this is. Why am I getting that in there? It's because there's no bottles of water in here. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. All right, now we're back to it. You can tell when it goes wrong because you just start to hear the wrong sound. And you're like, that's not right. I wonder if it's supposed to be stone shovels. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Eli? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the most exciting thing you've seen all week in mud creation. I know, it is absolutely riveting gameplay. I am so sure that you are so happy that you got to show up and witness it. Just so happy. You're like, yes, this is the stream that I wanted. This is Minecraft. So, but that should be enough of that. I need to put the shovels away. I wound up in hyperspace. He built it and then proceeded to leave. And he was like, don't touch my stuff, I'm coming back. And I've not seen him since. That's actually not true. I've seen him the other day. Or the other month, I should say, in stream. So, popped in to say hi, and I was like, hello, how do you do, sir? I think he was scouting me for his Apex squad, and then he went, oh my gosh, this guy sucks. Oh my gosh, old age hit this man hard. Can't shoot straight worth at all. But shall we come over here? We jump up over here. I need a wheat farm. Dude, I love how many iron golems are here. I don't know why there's so many iron golems here. I'm fairly confident it's because there is no more danger in Boston Say. Oh, I also have all of my villagers trained to say there's no war in Boston Say. Don't ask me why. It's just something that accidentally happened. I am honestly probably going to make a statue and or I'm going to make an armor stand turn into a Jolie or Julie. Doodley? I don't know. Whoever the handler was from Avatar The Last Airbender. Just for the fun of it now. But so we got the dirt there. Wonderful. Now we need to build a little bit of an enclosure here because what we're going to do is we're going to put the sulfur cubes, which I put in a box over there. We're going to put those in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to dig down a little bit here. And dig down a little bit here. So you're going to put the tadpoles in here. So, wonderful. One thing I do want to make sure that I do is I want to make sure that this all looks... So I need to make it where the frogs won't be able to jump out. But I also need to make it where you can see everything and there's multiple levels in it. So pretty much I need to find out what I want my max height to be. And then go deeper than that. So like I feel like this is a good max height. So everything else underneath this, we will cut out and do at different levels. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. And we're going to just kind of randomly break up. And then once we have kind of the shape that we want, so I'm going to make this a little bit deeper because this is where the water is going to be. Once we have the shape that we want, then we will come in and put all of the dirt that we want to have down. So like, I'll put dirt here. This, come in. Put dirt here. Then I am actually being very methodical about this. Because the good thing about the way that we did this is there is a bit of randomness to it that we just couldn't get otherwise. So I want this to that, and I want to match it as much as I can. Since this is exposed, I'm gonna get rid of this. So, and yeah, if it's exposed and it is not dirt, I'm gonna get rid of it. I also think I'm gonna go get mud again. Actually, I don't need to go get mud. Yo, what's up, Sarata? How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I'm so happy that you're back. So happy to see you again. Oh, shucks, you're just saying that. I'm not. I'm not. I genuinely love seeing people come back and say hello. So. I like that. I like that. It's getting dark down here. We should probably turn on the light. Sarah. Yes, that's Sarah. Yes, how are you doing, Sarah? I hope you're doing well. So I'm also gonna go get water bottles like this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go like that, and we're gonna make mud. We're gonna make mud. Why? Because the frog's actual natural habitat is mud. So we want to have as much mud as we can in here to make it actually be like a frog's habitat. So I'm doing pretty darn good. If you didn't know, because you might not have because you've been gone for a minute, I'm now married. I don't know where I was at last time you were here, but I'm now married. So, yeah, life comes at you fast. Life comes at you fast. I tell you what, one day, single, streaming all the time. The next day, you're married. And honestly, super excited about it. Super happy about it. So, all right. But that's the look we're going for. I'm going to throw in some mud in there. So, what I'm going to do, I think I do actually have, yeah, I have glass bottles. So we're just going to fill up the glass bottles and use that. So, So I am going to sleep because I got to go outside the wire. No, I don't. I literally have a pool source now. Like, I literally just have a pool. Like, um, all right. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that should be enough water. 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 Hmm. All right, wonderful. Hmm. I think I'm going to do one more level. I'm going to do one more level. Water. Just so that way we can make sure that we have everything, all of our bases covered with this. So, but I really want this to feel as natural as it can. If this doesn't feel natural, then we have failed at it. So, but yeah, so we're going to come in here and we're just going to start making mud. We're just going to start making mud. This is actually really, really satisfying the way that this is working. This is so satisfying. Oh my gosh. Dude, I love this. Why is this such a seamless feature? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up, Yose? How you doing? You ever just know that you did something in the right order? Like, do you ever just know you did something in the right order? Because I 100% did this in the right order. So. So, we want more mud the closer to the water that we are. But there can be, so like this little grass spot is totally okay. This little grass spot is totally okay. So, I'm going to actually come in here and break this up a little bit. Just because I don't want it to feel so uniform. So, broke that up a little bit. We'll go get our tadpoles because this should be pretty well lit up, and then we're gonna fence this bit in. So, hello again, Gene. How you doing? We're going to fence this bit in. Grab our tadpooge. Died. But we're going to go like so. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I am doing good. So, I need to actually go up. This, don't I? I do. What's up, Edsel? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. This is actually supposed to be up a little bit more. What am I doing? I am making a little sanctuary of sorts for our tadpoles so that I can have frogs. So, and frogs like to jump really, really high. So, yeah, we're making it a hole in the ground. So, but we're going to go and put little tadpoles down there. I'm going to throw in just some random lighting for now. I'm not going to put in what our actual lighting is going to be because I think we're going to do some really cool stuff once we do start getting frog lights. So we're going to do some really cool stuff with the frog lights. No, this is Java. This is Java. But we'll put our tadpoles in here and let them grow up all big and strong. Oh. But then the other side of it is going to be for sulfur cubes. So, yeah. So we have a little sanctuary down here for the tadpoles. There they are, right there. There's one. There's the other. Where'd the other one go? Where'd the other one go? There he is. So, once they grow up, they'll grow up into bigger frogs. We'll work on getting more slime balls. And then, yeah. It'll be good. It'll be good. I'm excited for it. I'm happy about it. So, I love the look of it. I love the look of it. So, but yeah, frogs can jump really, really high. So, we need kind of this. If we want to have an enclosure that's not covered, we need to have something deep like this. Pretty much people will be able to come up to the edge here and be like, oh, look at frogs. Or they'll be underneath here and we'll be able to see them. So, because yeah, we're going to go for a lot more of a vibe of covered, just covered open air barn. So, frog. All right. Anyways, enough distraction. Enough distraction. We're going to go like this. Fill these in. So, perfect. Wonderful. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to get rid of this little bit right here. Why are we getting rid of this? Well, it's just so that way we can have a nice level surface. And we're going to get rid of this as well. Yeah, this will create a little bit more separation from everything and make it not feel so closed in. So. So we're going to go around like this. Wow. Why would I want AI viewers? Like, what good would that do? All right. All right, so we're going to go like this. And I need to make a few more spruce. Those. Like that. And I'm actually going to do that because I think I'm going to need that much. I need at least 42. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Sorry, there's a cat on the other side of this. So. Cat push. All right, so there is. We do have this in like this. I think I am gonna go down just like 2 or 3 on this one, because the sulfur cubes aren't gonna jump up at all. Like, I'm not worried about them jumping up at all. Like, they're not gonna jailbreak it, right? So, but I do want to have a little bit of like again, like on the other side, I want to have that natural feel to it. So we're going to come in here. We're going to break all this up. And what we're actually going to wind up doing is we are going to replace this with sulfur and cinnabar. Right? So we're going to replace it with sulfur and cinnabar because that's the sulfur cube's natural habitat. So that's what we want to have in it, right? This cat just fell off of. So we'll grab this. We'll grab sulfur. We'll grab cinnabar. Grab some more cinnabar. And we'll grab. There we go. I do need to get rid of the dirt, and the grass that are in my inventory because they're just annoying me, man. It's just annoying me, man. Right? Back mud out of here. Come down here. We're actually going to put the sulfur like down here. So we're going to put sulfur down here. This will wind up being a sulfur pool. Go like this. Like so. Perfect. And then cinnabar. Perfect. All right. Wonderful. Perfect. Wonderful. This is looking really, really good. All right. Dude, I love the way this looks. I love the way this looks. I do need to get some sulfur stalagmites. I do just need to get more of those. Like, that's just an obvious thing I need to get more of. So, all right, Ivan, you're good. You're good. You are all good, Ivan. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved, and don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Ivan. This is supposed to be giving the effect, isn't it? Or is there a certain rock that's underneath the sulfur? I don't know. I'll go find it. I'll go find it again, so. I'll go find it again, so. This cat is not understanding that he needs to take a chill pill. So, all right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Like this, like this, like that. And then I'm going to put one right here. I need to figure out how to get that out. Because, yeah. that's not good. That's not good. How do we do this? Let me consult the wise ones. Use shears. Beat the mob. Alright. How hard can it be to find shears? Are they growing? I think they are. I think they're growing, guys. Guys, I think they're growing. I think they're growing. Do I have shears anywhere? Shears! Shears. There we go. Perfect. Now. Oh! Interesting. Interesting. So if I want more of them... This feels weird. Then I just let them grow into adults. I just let them grow into adults, and then we're good. So. Alright. But I have run out of time. I've actually gone a little long. Whoops-a-daisies. Whoops-a-daisies. So, we're gonna go in here. Fly this way. Go fly up like this. This ain't good. This ain't good. Oh, this is not good. This no good. This no good. Bob! Alright. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. So. Oof! I peed myself a little bit. This is what I get for always wanting to end in the same spot. Like, really, this is what I get. But yeah, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I appreciate you guys being here for this stream. It was absolutely awesome. I had a great time. We fully completed a build in one stream, which is unheard of, which is really unprecedented. I think it's because it doesn't have walls. So, yeah. But as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Bye.